So there's a lot of nonsense in the pretty popular media about toxicity and detox. A lot of it doesn't make any sense. I found it rather frustrating, so I thought it'd be really good to put together an article which really, gets to the nuts and bolts of toxicity and why it's really important. And the main reason why we want to detox is because when our cells load up with toxic junk, they start to mutate, causes DNA damage, and they, turn into cancer cells. And that's obviously something we want to avoid. And so, some of the sort of stuff put out there with things like, going on a vegan diet, it's going to reduce toxicity. Well, I guess it might if you're, eating a lot of toxic processed, packaged meat, hot dogs and burgers, KFC and things like that. But if you're eating a lot of vegetables and those vegetables are grown commercially and covered in pesticides and fungicides and fertilizers and rodenticides and insecticides, etc., then you're basically eating more chemicals than you are vegetables. And then we have things like juicing and let's think about this practically. If I have, if I've ingested a lot of heavy metals over my life, let's say mercury from amalgam fillings, or let's say aluminium from various sources, and let's say in one of my cells, in the tip of my finger, I've got some mercury in it, and it's stuck inside the cell. The cell has a membrane, which is like the wall, and it's stuck inside the ectoplasm inside the cell, and it's there in my finger. How is it, by drinking juice, vegetable juice, green juice or whatever, how is that green juice going to extract the aluminium from my cell? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever at a biochemical level. It makes no sense. You'll never find an article on a natural health website will explain how that works, because it doesn't. Okay, it's nonsense. Not saying that juicing in particular is bad, but the reason why they say it's good is not true. So what I talk about in this article is, one, how to remove toxins at the intercellular level and intracellular level, right? How we get those toxins out and move them into our lymphatic system, which is our toxic drainage system, how we move them out there, and then how we can bind them and catch those toxins and get them out of the body. It's a 3-stage process: push, pull, move, and bind. So that's really the practical ways of removing toxins. It's very logic. I'm sure you're going to love it, and it's a really important thing we need to do because we live in a very toxic world. So do enjoy the articles, and see you later.